A clip of Shannon Sharpe has resurfaced, or actually just surfaced, not even resurfaced, recently, and this is the clip we are referencing.
I only heard from two teams. Guess what the two teams that called me, Ocho, say, what's your phone number? Where you going to be?
Who that?
Shut the fuck up.
Yo, I cut over that. And I knew what the clip was, bro.
Bro. There's some vitriol.
No, listen. Here's the thing. Sel, can you go right to when he says shut the F up just real quick? It's the change back to the regular face.
Shut the fuck up.
Smile.
Next door.
Oh!
Cincinnati Bengals was one.
Wait. Watch Joe Johnson's face the whole time. Please, watch Joe Johnson.
What's your phone number? Where you going to be?
Who that?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh!
Next door.
Yo, Joe!
Cincinnati Bengals was
Joe looked like he just watched somebody die.
Joe tweaked out.
Yo, a lot is going through his mind right now. Joe Johnson's probably thinking like, wait a minute.
No, bro. Ocho looked like it's regular. Ocho had no reaction.
Wait, let's watch Ocho.
I only heard from two teams. Guess what the two teams that called me, Ocho, say, what's your phone number? Where you going to be?
Who that?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my gosh.
Next door.
Ocho didn't react.
This is concerning. That's a great
Cincinnati
grab.
Bengals.
Oh my!
This is bad.
What? Who do you think he was talking to?
So people were saying, I'm not gonna. We could Joe's kind of. They were saying he got someone like hostage.
Oh,
that's what they were saying. I'm like, nah.
Bro, regardless of who he's talked to, that was a little weird.
It was because
You know
it was like a flash and then right back to like normalcy, like that quick. Like how do you even do that?
He probably was talking to a dog or something.
Could his personality, and this is just all speculation, could his personality off camera be totally different than what it is on cam?
Yeah, I think right now that's what we're looking at. We're trying to see who Unc really is, quote unquote.
Yeah.
So like these behaviors are gonna be magnified because it's like, wait, we were surprised by some of the phone call stuff, right?
Yeah.
So now like we're trying to find out more about his like quote unquote behind closed doors behavior. You know what I mean?
Go ahead, sir.
When I saw the clip, I immediately thought this. Whatever happened, whoever he snapped on, whoever he told to SF that, whoever he's shut the fuck up. I immediately thought of the whole debacle that's going on right now. I'm not saying he's guilty. Okay? I'm just saying I thought about it and I said, I can see it.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying, like, I can we gotta be honest. I'm like, damn, after seeing that, I didn't know he had that in him. I didn't know.
Right. So look, my only rebuttal to both of y'all is, have y'all mothers never done that?
Well, that's different.
All right, go ahead. My mother will be hollering at me and my brother, cursing us out, and then get on the phone. Hey, girl, what you doing later? Yeah, I'm coming over. Like she has done that before. So could that be the same case for Shannon? Is what I'm asking.
I'm Joseph. He's innocent until proven guilty.
So, question: he's not the only guy right now that's not in a situation, but it's like the age gap.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Belichick is in the same situation.
Yes, he
so
is.
You want to play it for?
The ones that I experienced directly. He's not even in the acknowledgement section. Correct.
First of all, what the hell is he wearing? I just want to say that.
This is typical Belichick attire here.
The Yeezy cut?
Battered sweatshirt. You've never seen Belichick?
No, I have.
This is typical attire for Bill, for sure.
I can't really say too much because my favorite player be wearing stuff like that. So I'm gonna let that rock. He do be wearing like shirts with like holes in them. He's like sometimes must be showing cleavage. I'd be like, yo, what's going on? So I mean, I can't say nothing to Bill right now.
Nothing out of the ordinary here.
Let's run the clip. Let the clip.
Do you feel like you were treated with dignity and respect when you were let go by Robert Kraft?
Yeah, well, it was a mutual decision for us to part ways.
He said fired.
It was a mutual decision.
The other change for Belichick is 24-year-old Jordan Hudson, his creative muse, as he writes in his book.
Make sure that that's good.
Jordan was a constant presence during our interview.
You have Jordan right over there. Everybody in the world seems to be following this relationship. They've got an opinion about your private life. It's got nothing to do with them, but they're invested in it. How do you deal with that?
Never been too worried about what everybody else thinks. Just try to do what I feel like is best for me and what's right.
How did you guys meet?
Not talking about this.
No.
No.
It's a topic neither one of them is comfortable commenting on, though Hudson has recently posted about it on Instagram.
You joined InstaFace.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Stop it there, so stop it there.
Okay, here we go, Mills. Okay, Mills.
There's a lot to say, but first of all, how are you? Her name's Jordan. Going to tell him what we're going to talk about, what we're not going to talk about. Bill Belichick has handled himself in high pressure situations with the media throughout his whole football career. He's the head coach of a multi Super Bowl team. Like, he knows how to talk to people. I think we're going to be okay, sweetie. I think I got this one. I think this is, I know how to talk. It's okay. You're 50 years older than this girl. It's weird. I'm sorry. It shouldn't be done. It does happen. It's fine. But like, it's all about why, even if she is acting as a PR kind of person, it's like, you're 20 million times more experienced with the PR than she is.
Facts.
So like,
Facts.
what, you don't know how to handle yourself? Like, you've done good up to this point. The only place for you to go from here on out is right down.
Literally.
And that's the only way I see her affecting his life.
I have a super left field reaction to this one. I think after watching that, I think she's in the pre-stages of being a caregiver.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
I think she's that 50-year gap, like they're together with everybody. I think she's getting ready to take care of him.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
That hurts my soul.
And Belichick has the resources to pay her to do so.
Yeah.
Fellas, here's my thing. And this ties in even with Shannon Sharpe. Are these old guys just alone? And they are just desperate for some type of attention from women, so they're willing to pay the price for the younger chick? Like, that's my thing.
Yeah. The way he answers questions from the media is like, well, I don't really care to even be here with you right now. Like, and it's just, but he gives very straightforward answers. That's why it's so weird to me that he's deferring to this 24-year-old girl that really has no experience at this level of media.
So let me ask you this question. Do you think, all right, so in terms of we're not talking about this, that don't you feel like that's something fishy already if you're not willing to talk about how you guys met?
Yeah, I think so, because you have pictures online with each other. So like, you're not hiding the relationship. You're there openly with the relationship. So if someone just asks, hey, how'd you guys meet? That's like the origin story. I get excited telling people how me and my wife met, or you know what I'm saying? So for me, that was kind of like, don't explain. I mean, it's none of my business. You know what I'm saying? You a grown ass man.
Yeah.
But at the same time, y'all publicly are together. So people are going to wonder, how'd you guys meet? That 50-year age gap is interesting.
For sure. And I think in what people don't really realize too is she thinks by saying that it's like protecting their relationship and stuff. And I fully am an advocate for privacy in general, but it's like some things you need to get ahead of. This is a weird situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to understand this is a different kind of situation. You have to understand the reality of how it's perceived and how you guys as a couple are being perceived.
Right.
And since you are perceived the way that you are, because the reality is he's 50 years older, I wouldn't hide anything. I'd be very candid and upfront about and casual about the relationship. But if you're saying we can't answer things, that raises a red flag to a situation that's already a little bit odd.
Yeah. Because we know it ain't genuine. She don't love him. So let's get that out the way. Not a 50-year age gap. There's nothing for you all even talk about.